experiences. This is my perspective. I don't know if somebody is agreed or not. I don't care about that. My experiences I am sharing with you. Yeah, you have to keep your mind open. And questions while reading a paper. What are the motivations for this work? What are the motivation it is giving to you, and why it is important? And what it will adhere to the people problem. It will give the benefits of the daily life. In the daily life of the people, it will save time, it will increase security. You have to see these kind of things in the paper. If you are reading some applied kind of papers, then you have to see this thing. It will solve what kind of problem. It will give the benefit to the people. What it will achieve. It will save time, processing time. It will improve the searching something, or it will improve the security. So many perspectives. And what technical problem it is adhering to, and why new technical or engineering solution is needed. Why are we needing the new technical solution? Because we are facing some problem. Of course, we need the technical solution to overcome that. Like I told you the example of Bluetooth. Bluetooth is, okay, very good technology. We can easily copy one file to another computer very easily without any wires. But it is not secure. So how to secure it? This is the thing. You have to do it. But when they were doing this thing, they did not realize it. But now you have to, this is your job to do it as a researcher. What is the proposed solution in that paper? Why this solution is better than previous? You have to ask this question to yourself when you are reading a paper. What is the solution, and why this solution is better than previous, and how this is better, and how solution is achieved? It is designed or implemented, or just framework, and how did he achieve? What technology, what theory he proposed, and how he simulated that theory to get the results. And what is the evaluation of proposed solution? What are the benefits or problems, and what are they convincing? If you are getting some benefits or solutions from that paper, are they convincing? It can convince you. Are they realistic? Are they novel? These kind of things. You have to be critic when you are reading a paper. Otherwise, you will not do anything. If you want to become a good researcher, you have to be critic in mind. You have to find the everywhere that why it is here. You have to find the why, what, how, these kind of questions in everything in the research. What are the contributions? You have to see the contribution. What are the ideas it is giving? If it is software paper, it is generating a software application. Then what is it? If it is experimental technique, what is it? And if area survey, then what is? For example, if somebody is doing a survey of some area and he is proposing some technique in that or some results in that, you have to see the contributions of that paper. What are the future direction in this research? As I have told you, that is very important. You have to find the future directions also in that area yourself. Means once he is writing, but when you are checking yourself, you are proposing, or you are thinking yourself that what are the future directions in that area. If you can start thinking in this sense, then you become really a very good researcher. That what could be the future? Back to the future. What authors identify in that paper, and what new ideas did you come up? This is important. At the end, you have to ask this question to yourself. That what new ideas did you come up? After you have finished the paper, now what you have? You have criticized the author too much. I think he has been disheartened that you have criticized me too much, but now what is new idea you got yourself by reading that paper? This is very important. If you have not got anything, then it means that you could not understand the paper. I am telling you this thing, that every paper there will be something you will find in every paper, because every engineering solution has a trade-off. This is very important. This is not a mathematics. 1 + 1 = 2. The qualities of a good researcher. Like I was telling you before, that what qualities a good researcher should possess. Communication skills. This is the most important thing. How? I tell you, once I was reading a presentation given by, because I did not attend that presentation, from the Microsoft technology experts. Maybe he was the director of some product. He was giving a presentation, and he asked to the audience that what is the most important thing a researcher should possess. Some people raise hand. He should have very good mathematics. Some other person, he should have very good programming skills. He listened every question. He say, okay, I tell you the very important thing. The very important thing, the most important thing, the forefront thing in a researcher should be his communication skills. Being a researcher, we should be a very, very good salesman. Otherwise, nobody is going to buy our research. Because why are we doing research? For doing only PhD? For just passing the masters? No, this is not our objective. This is of course objective to achieve, a small objective, but our objective is to give new discoveries, new knowledge, okay, to generate revenue. Being a company, like we are center of excellence, of course we have to generate something new for the, people, and we have to generate revenue for our center to run this center. Or we are a company, Microsoft, if they are doing research, why are they doing research? They have to generate revenue, of course. They have to survive by itself. So communication skills are the most important thing for a researcher. If he has little knowledge, but he has very good communication skills, then he will occupy you. This is very important thing I am telling you. Communication skills are very important. Means a good salesman can, easily can sell a dust. He can say there is a very good dust and it can kill the diseases and this kind of thing. He is a very good salesman. He can make anybody fool. And he should have very good intellectual skills and IT skills also, because in the recent arena, everything is based on computers and communication. So he should have very good IT skills, computers. He should know packages, different packages, software packages. Organizational skill management. He should be well behave himself. Means not ad hoc chaotic basis. He is working on the chaotic basis and just don't have timetable for work. Just work and read this paper, then read that paper. There should be a research plan. A very important thing for you people is to write down your research plan for whole year. This is a very important thing, because I also made my research plan for a year, because what I will do for the whole, then I will define the scope. I will not go here and there. I will not waste my time, because whenever I will go here, there, then my scope will catch me. That where are you going? This is your scope. You should be in the boundaries of this paper. Okay, so make a research plan. So it will give you the boundaries of your work. So you cannot go here and there. You will not focus on other things. And motivation is very important. Nobody will motivate you. Your boss will not be standing with you every day and he says that do this thing and I have a stick with me and do. You should be self-motivated. You should have motivation yourself. I have to do this thing. This is my life. This is because I have to achieve something. Motivate yourself every day. That self-motivation is, a very important element of a researcher. If somebody has proposed this thing, then why not I can propose this thing better than this thing. Motivate yourself and start doing work on that. Independence. Don't depend on others. Autonomous. You should be autonomous. You should not focus on other. Okay, can you help me do this thing, this thing. You just do independent work yourself. And you should be autonomous in your work. Determination is very important. If you are determined to something, then you will achieve it. That this is your target you have to achieve, you will achieve. Otherwise, if you have no determination, you cannot achieve anything in your life. Knowledge. Of course, knowledge is very important. Knowledge is power, it is said. You have to have knowledge of different worldviews in your field of related subjects. For example, you are doing research in signal processing, then you should also know some other related areas in signal processing. For example, some new transforms are coming, you should also know that. You should know the mathematics, like if you are doing research in signal processing, then you should know Banach spaces. I am using the technical mathematical word here, so sorry for those people who don't know Banach spaces for the mathematics. And you should know methods and methodologies by other areas. For example, if I am doing research in biometrics, I also see that what other techniques have been proposed in security, other security fields. Because sometimes we can use those mathematical tools in our field also, and it is allowed. Because wavelet can be used in anywhere. Any transform can be used in any solving the problem, because it's a tool, like it's a hammer. Mathematics is a tool for engineers. Like hammer can be used to hit the nail. Hammer can be used for breaking anything. Hammer can be used for breaking a head of a person also. It's a tool. It can be used anywhere. Okay, and this is very important thing. This is our experience. It's a 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. We do 90% our work, and only 10% we can get the inspiration from that. It's a very hard work, of course. Thanks. Confucius said something. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. This is